Look well, oh wolves, look well. If you don't want to listen to this whole thing or read this whole thing, I just want to let you know that this situation is rapidly unfolding and our scouting from home adventure is going to be extended for at least a few more weeks. So now is the perfect time to learn how to be a Triple H scout, helper, a healer, and a hero. So I want you to work on your house orderly badge. So I want you to work with your guardians and set up a chore list or amend, update a current one. Wash a load of dishes by hand or dishwasher. Put them away when you're done. Sweep or vacuum and dust a room. Help plan, prepare, cook at least one meal. If you want to get your house orderly badge, you have to do 3 meals to get it marked off, but start with 1. And if you have to help your guardian shop for ingredients, practice thriftiness, then that can be marked off towards your 2nd star. Next, for your first aid badge, be able to use a phone. You have to be able to use a phone and know how to seek assistance in an emergency. So discuss with your guardians, your parents, your family, and come up with a list of what situations require 911. It doesn't look like the same for everyone. And then share with us, your pack, your fellow Timberwolves, what situations require 911. Where are the emergency phone numbers located in your house? What phone will you use in emergency? Do you have a household phone? Do you know how to operate the cell phone? And then work on your guide badge. Know how to call for police, fire, ambulance, and poison control. Hint, put these numbers on a handy sheet where they will be easy to find. And with that note, you can stop this vlog now if you would like. For the remainder of the video, I'll be weaving a story of why these specific tasks are important for scouts to know, especially right now. Today marks day 5 of a nationwide social experiment in self-distancing to protect our community. You may be wondering if the adults in the room are being over the top dramatic. Maybe you're thinking, it cannot be all that bad, but what if it is and we don't take these precautions? Or what if it is, it's really a big deal? It all fizzles out. As scouts, we are prepared for any situation. You may know my motto is better to have it than need it and not have it. That doesn't mean to go hoard or buy all the things. It just means prepare yourself with the skills and the knowledge now so that if the situation arises, you'll be able to switch into autopilot and be as helpful as you can because you will know what you need to do. The skills and the memories that this social experiment is going to provide you with the strength, courage, and bravery to encounter what comes next. So, moving on. I want to first check in with you on your journals. Some of you may know about Scout Zone. It is a period of quiet reflection on your day. I know that the otters do this more frequently than us, and I apologize for that, but why not start now? So at the end of every day, or when you first wake up, or at any point in your day that you need to just get some feelings out and on paper, your journals are a brave space for you to go to. Go and let whatever is on your mind. What does a journal entry look like? Well, there's no right answer, there's no wrong answer. These are personal for you. Feel like drawing? Do it. Feel like writing just one word? Do it. Feel like getting a newspaper or online article, gluing it in? Do it. Feel like putting in a picture? Do it. For my girls, I started them last night asking them questions, and they answered on their paper their answers. Some answers were drawings, some were one word, some full sentences. There's no right or wrong way. What is your favorite thing you did today? How are you feeling? What did you like about today? Are you scared, nervous, worried? And so many more questions can be asked. What is your dream vacation? Your happy place? Your superhero power? You could even just draw a picture of your house. Or if you want me to ask you a daily question, I certainly can. So during Scout Zone, take a few moments away from the chaos, find a quiet spot in your house, in your yard, and reflect on how you are feeling. Check in with yourself. This is a great skill for your guardians to practice as well. Self-distancing is going to take a toll on all of us, so it's important that we are aware of how we are feeling. So guardians, journaling, quiet time, a kid's job is to play. Their communication style is play. So if they are journaling, let them draw, let them write, let them put on there what they want without limits, because their journal is their brave space. And right now we all need one. So let's continue. You may have heard by now that school will not reopen until at least April 28th. Scouts, Timberwolves, Parents, that is 6 weeks away, and a lot can happen in 6 weeks. Seasons are changing, temperatures begin rising, days get longer, walls feel like they're getting closer. I cannot speak for your specific situation, but in my family, we count on one another to make sure everyone is doing their part. From one person in charge of cleaning dishes after family dinner, to who gets to cook dinner each night, or picking up the dirty laundry, making sure our beds are made, teeth cleaned, and trash bag taken out. There are a lot of moving pieces to keeping a home running smoothly. I don't know about you, but my brain has a really hard time functioning when stuff is piled everywhere, or my bed isn't made, or if I have to take out the trash for the 6,000th time when it's not even supposed to be my chore because someone else signed up for it. Okay, what I'm trying to say is hopefully the chaos has started to die by now. I make myself laugh. Chances are it hasn't. So how can you do your best and help your family now that you are home 24/7? What areas have you noticed needed extra attention? Maybe some organization and tidying up. Chores, Scouts, usually are not fun, but they are helpful, and Scouts are helpful and kind. No chore is too small to make a difference. All the small pieces add up. Otherwise, I would have lost 162 pounds in one night because I just wished it away. It's not that easy. Are you ready for your adventure today? This is the house orderly badge. Insert at badge here because I don't have it with me right now. You receive the house orderly badge when you take notice of your home and do your part in making it the best place possible. Mr. Rogers always said, look for the heroes in a crisis. Guess what, Timberwolves? Do your part to become a hero today. How does being a hero relate to Scouts, you may wonder? Well, work with your parents and set up a chore list, or update a current one. In our family, the girls each have 2 chores, each that they own and they do consistently, and then I look around the house to see what else needs to be done, make a list, and they can pick which one they want to be in charge of. Your chores may look differently from ours. Even your chore chart may look different. But to unlock the house orderly badge, you need to do what I mentioned at the beginning of this video. Dishes, sweep or vacuum, dust, cook. In addition to your other chores. So ask your family what being thrifty means to you. Do you reuse? Also ask your family what being thrifty means to them. Do you reuse shopping bags? Maybe grow your own vegetables? Maybe you reuse one towel more than once before washing it. And share with us, your fellow Timberwolves, how your family practice thriftiness. Because Scouts are thrifty. So if you get to help your guardians find groceries, make sure you're getting the best value for your money or your time or your skills. So, chores, boring, important, and will give you the skills to become your own hero that Mr. Rogers talked about. Want to know what is not boring? Earning your first aid badge. Be a triple H threat in times of crisis. The helper, the healer, the hero. But how would I do that? How can I be a healer? I am just 8 or 9 or 10 or 11 years old. You can be a healer by learning exactly what you need to do in an emergency. So what in the heck does that even mean? Aren't emergencies scary for adults to deal with? Yes and no. I'm a member of my local CERT team, Community Emergency Response Team, and every 2 months I take a specialized class that helps me learn what to do to remain calm and cool as a cucumber. Classes include knot tying, learning how to tie rope around an object and lift it up, first aid and how to pack wounds and stop bleeding, and even how to clear a building, making sure everyone's safe and accounted for. It gives me a great deal of comfort to know that I have a tool belt full of tools that will help me in times of others' duress. Firefighters run towards fires. Some people fight, some people flee, some people freeze. Now, I don't want to be a firefighter or a police officer or any of our everyday unspoken heroes. That job is theirs and they do it well. But knowing I am at least armed with enough knowledge and skills to be able to help my loved ones and my neighbors if needed brings me a lot of comfort and security and safety. Learning first aid skills over and over follows me and allows me to be the anchor in the storm. I know sometimes you forget things, so you just have to just practice your first aid skills. And I take great pride in being able to help someone when they may be experiencing the worst moment of their life. So what does that look like for you? You've probably heard about 911 and you may know what numbers to press to get help, but talk with your guardians. Make sure you know what phones in your house or around town that you can use. Cell phones, phone booths. Phone booths allow you to call 911 at no charge. Cell phones, if they can turn on, but it's not connected to any service provider, like old phones that are laying around in junk drawers, we'll call 911. But don't hang up if you accidentally call 911. Do not hang up. If it's a test, if it's accident, stay on the line and let the 911 dispatcher know your mistake. Because 911 calls go through no matter what. So if you accidentally call and then hang up, emergency services will be sent to your location if they can get it from your phone signal. And this causes an unneeded stress. Because not calling 911 is an emergency, talk to your family about what emergency looks like. Share with your pack. And on that note, adventure on, Timberwolves. Coming next time on Akela's Corner, I'm going to have you make a walking map of your neighborhood or town or your neighborhood town using a compass. So get those out, do your chores, figure out how to call 911, and adventure on.